Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Shadow Dragon here, and welcome back to Fleshbreak. This game, the jumbled mess. Man, this game... Oh no, bro, I was checking the Steam reviews. This game did bad. Dude. Like, the NTR shit with horror. I'm not the only one who strongly feels that way, I guess, but... I'm going to let the game play out. I'm going to give it a chance. And we'll see how it goes. Before that, though, okay, here, characters. I totally forgot the lore, guys. Alright, let's go. SCP. This is us, Lennox. It's hard to let go of what we're growing used to, but it's just difficult to say when we know that things can no longer be the same and so much has changed already. That's gonna be important later, I guess. So we're 32 and our birthday's December 4th. Likes exploring new places, coffee, spicy food, nature, quiet place, honest people, and helping others. Dislikes honesty, arguments, betrayal, and cruelty. Oh no. I mean, who would like that, though? A serious and courageous person, he is known for his unwavering sense of responsibility and strength in the face of challenges. Despite his bravery, he often follows his heart more than his mind, allowing emotions and compassion to guide his decisions. People devoted to his loved ones, profound affection, and holds an even stronger protected love for his younger sister, Alora, who he considers the light of his family. Oh, we can, like, choose what he looks like? Oh. Bro, damn. It's kind of crazy. Damn, bro. Okay, so that's us. Boru, our best girl. Being kind is often taken advantage of by others. That's why it's better to just stay tough or even a bit mean and let karma take care of the rest. Laura likes reading mystery novels, gardening, loves to watch horror films, coffee, sweet desserts, and freedom. Dislikes feeling replaceable, long waits, being underestimated, unfamiliar environment, and rejection. She is a curious and adventurous woman whose inquisitive nature often drives her to explore the unknown. No matter how dangerous or unconventional it may be, emotionally she is complex, capable of deep empathy one moment and quiet attachment the next. Although she tends to overreact or grow nervous in tense situations, her sensitivity often stems from her intense desire to understand and control her surroundings. She is picky by nature, knows exactly what she wants, and once she sets her mind on something, she always finds a way to get it. There'll be no room for selfishness, everyone helped another. Facts. So it's Laura, our sister. She likes sweet desserts, homemade meals, rainy wet. We got like a 12-year difference, though, from our sis. That's kind of crazy. Stargazing, honest and loyal people and helping others. She dislikes crowded places, smell of blood, dishonesty, broken promises, and selfishness. A gentle and compassionate young woman, she is the kind, sweet, and respectful younger sister of Lennox, known for her soft-spoken nature and genuine warmth. She treats everyone around her with kindness and empathy. Her caring disposition often leads her to put others' needs before her own, making her a comforting presence to those she loves and a source of quiet strength within her family. Unfortunately, Alora didn't get that many things. Next up is this guy. Random cop. Don't know enough about him. Next up is Arsehole. He likes coffee, laboratories, experimenting, chemistry, deep conversations, plus food, and honest people. Dislikes dishonesty, inconsistent being, ignored, and discrimination. Why are you lying, Axton, though? Like, fucking dishonesty. Excuse me, bro? A highly intelligent, dedicated science student, he is passionate about developing new medicines that can improve or even save lives. Analytical and methodical in his approach, he values logic and reason above emotion. Not to make decisions based on careful thought rather than impulse. Though naturally kind of consider he possesses the quiet courage that allows us to face challenges with composure. His disciplined mind and strong sense of purpose driving towards his goal of making meaningful contributions to the field of medicine. This better be what he is. You better be sad at the end, bro. Because we're taking this guy out. Right, the other characters don't matter too much except for Sarah, so we're gonna do Sarah. When it goes a big stage special, we don't want to, but sometimes you must in order not to hurt others. Shy person. She seems pretty bold though, you know? She likes the sight of city lights at night, sketching, stargazing, facing fears, helping others, coffee, being seen as weak or greedy. An intelligent, compassionate, and selfless nurse who consistently places the needs of others above her own. Her gentle features mirror the kindness in her heart, while her calm, nurturing presence brings comfort to those around her. Deeply dedicated to her profession, she treats every patient with unwavering empathy and meticulous care. Her commitment to healing goes beyond medicine. It is a reflection of her genuine desire to ease suffering and restore hope, embodying the true essence of what it means to serve and care for others. Okay. Right, now let's play the game. Sorry for yapping. I wanted to know more about the war. Hope you guys did too. Okay, let's play. After gathering the food and as the evening shadows lengthened, you continued walking towards Axton's house. By the time you arrived, darkness had already fallen. You were greeted by the sight of a modern house.
Your house is really big as well, Axton. Look, hon, this was the house I dreamed of back then.
This house came from my parents. It was the first house they owned, making it incredibly meaningful to them. They gave it to me as a gift on my 21st birthday, but sadly, they're no longer here.
What were your parents' jobs before, Axton?
My mom worked as a private school teacher, and my dad was a doctor.
Is it just me or is the screen like glitching out?
And my dad was a doctor. I'm their only child. They wanted to give me a sibling, but it's no longer possible because we would lose my mother if she became pregnant again. This day has been really exhausting. We should get some rest so we'll have the strength for tomorrow.
If you fuck Horu in your bed, I'm going to throw you out that window. Mark my words. How do you get up from lying down when something heavy is pressing you down? Good question. How do you face every day when every battle you fight ends in defeat?
Can you survive in a world consumed by endless chaos? Chaos that never ends, day after day. It's always the same. And you don't even know how long you can endure these repetitive days just to survive in such a chaotic world.
Too true. The moment you woke up, you saw Horu peacefully sleeping beside you. Surprisingly. You couldn't help but smile because she was the first person you always saw every morning. You had no other wish than to always be with your wife. After finishing getting ready, you kissed Horu on the forehead before you left your room and headed to the kitchen. There you found Axton and Sarah. Why is she crying?
Excuse me. I'll leave for a while. There's something I need to do.
Right as well as Sarah, she left the kitchen. You furrowed your brows, you looked at Axton, who was now staring at you with a teasing smile on his lips. What happened to her? Did you have a fight for Axton?
You're making me laugh so early in the morning, Lennox.
What? What's wrong? I'm not joking, Axton. I'm asking you seriously, man. What's wrong with her?
What reason would I have to fight with a woman this early, Lennox? Besides, did you hear us shouting anything like that? No, right?
Then why'd she look like she was crying when she walked out earlier?
I have no idea. Why don't you ask her instead? Who knows? She might answer that question of yours, right?
I'll talk to her later. I don't want Horu getting upset if she sees me and Sarah together. What is wrong with this guy? Okay, I can't judge this because we don't know what happened, but you know she's jealous of Sarah. I don't want to give her a reason to be jealous. Kind of deserved. I swear the game's like glitching out. I don't know if that's my computer, but I swear.
We're leaving in a little while. As soon as Horu wakes up. Is Doctor... Yes. Yes, we'll probably make it there before dark.
Alright, I'll just pack our things. First, please tell Sarah as well so she can prepare her things. It looks like she's in a bad mood and she might fight with me. You think she wants to talk to him? I'll talk with Axton. You immediately say goodbye and return to your room with Horu to pack your belongings. When you entered, you saw your wife already awake and getting herself ready.
Good morning, hon.
Good morning. Are you ready to leave the house again? We need to get to Dr. Besker's laboratory. I know you're scared again. You want to stay here inside the house where you'll be safe. But nothing will happen if we stay here, Horu. Soon, when Axton finishes making the medicine for the infectious disease, he'll be free again, hon. We need to leave again, so let's get ourselves ready. The laboratory of Dr. Bescher isn't far from here. We should reach it before nightfall.
We need to find at least a little food again first. I think it's going to be a bit harder now since we're not the only survivors around here.
Sarah's right. It's getting really hard for us to find food now. All of us want to survive from this contagious disease. Let's try to save as much food as we can for now. When we leave this house, we should search for even a bit of food on the way to Dr. Besker's lab. After everyone finishes talking, you all got ready to go out again. Even then, your mind lingered on what happened to Sarah in the kitchen. Notice how quiet she was as you walked together. I'm curious about that.
All of you go ahead to Dr. Vesker's laboratory. I'll take care of finding our food. We won't be able to reach Dr. Vesker's laboratory if all of us are searching for food at the same time.
No, Sarah. We'll go to Dr. Vesker's laboratory together. We'll all look for our food together. No one should be left here to search for food alone. We all must reach the laboratory safely.
Won't it take us longer to reach Dr. Vesker's laboratory if we stop? And besides, I know where Dr. Vesker's laboratory is. Don't worry, I'm sure I can get there safely.
I'm sorry, Sarah. We're in this together. We'll find food as a group and we'll reach the laboratory together. No buts. Period. Lennox is right, Sarah. Avoidance isn't the solution to... Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Project Browser Axton's interrupted statement. You know, Sarah giving a sharp look, but Axton didn't seem the least bit intimidated by her glare. I'm gonna fucking punch this guy. Instead, he laughed. You could see the annoyance on Sarah's face.
That's enough. If you all insist on coming, then there's nothing I can do. Let's go find some food so we can get to the laboratory early.
I was going to say maybe Sarah's infected, but I feel like Axton would have just killed her right then, right?
You keep glancing...
Huh? I think you fucked up the time where you kept glancing at Sarah, unable to stay calm around her. In your entire life, this was the first time you'd felt concerned about another woman aside from your wife. What about our sister? You spent several minutes searching for food. Once you had gathered enough, you all decided to leave and continue to Dr. Besker's laboratory. A large building came into view as you came to a stop. It was painted white and had many glass windows. Is this Dr. Besker's laboratory, Axton? I didn't expect his laboratory to be this big. I did, but I expected it to be on the ground.
Yes, but we won't be able to enter the laboratory because there are a few moving flesh outside the door. We need to kill them before we can fully enter the laboratory.
Leave it to me. Let me have your knife, Axton. All of you stay here.
Are you sure, Sarah? I know you're brave, but I can help you if you want.
No need, Axton. I can handle it alone.
Axton handed his knife to Sarah, and when she took it without hesitation, moved swiftly towards the moving flesh near the entrance of the laboratory. Why am I the one fighting? Anyway, shouldn't we all be carrying a knife since it's these guys' weaknesses? Like, come on, man. That's what I thought. The fact these used to be humans is kind of crazy. Did I just die? Okay, never mind. He slashed through Sarah echoed with a sharp, unforgiving sound, as if the moving flesh carried the weight of a deep personal offense against her. You watched Sarah took down the moving flesh. Everyone stayed still and the moving flesh is already in pieces from her sharp slashes. That's enough, Sarah. Those things won't be moving anymore. Whatever anger you have, don't take it out on the moving flesh. Max stopped laughing and Sarah glanced with a sharp look. As for breath, she approached all of you, the knife in her hand covered in blood. Without a word, she handed it back to Axton. She gave the knife back to Axton.
Thanks for your knife, Axton. There are no more moving flesh blocking our path to the laboratory door. We can head inside the laboratory now.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I didn't know you were that brave. No. Actually, it seems like you've become even braver now. Is there something wrong?
Nothing, Lennox. Why is it wrong to be brave? I can't be weak, Lennox.
No, it's not that. She's been acting a little different since this morning. Maybe you just weren't in the mood earlier. From what I know, women's moods tend to change, so I understand. But there's really nothing bothering you. That's good to hear. I'm happy you're stronger now, Sarah. You really need to be brave in these situations. Being weak will lead you to death.
Oh, I'm sorry again. Just don't mind me. I'm just in a good mood because my morning started off nicely.
All right, that's enough talking. Let's head into the laboratory before we're seen by other people. Or worse, more of those moving flesh up here again. Let's go.
Both of you walked together towards the laboratory entrance. Each step was careful and deliberate as you approached, ensuring that all of you can enter safely. Once you were all close enough, Axton stepped forward and opened the door, revealing a hallway filled with deafening silence.
Hello, is there anyone here? Bro, seems like there's no one here anymore, Axton. Who'd want to go to the lab when that contagious illness is everywhere? You'll continue to walk down the hallway. Your eyes scan the various pieces of equipment scattered around. But what truly caught your attention was a large glass test tube. Inside, there was something unusual. At first, it looks like a thick tree root pulling you closer in fascination. But the moment you looked closer, chill ran down your spine. What's the bet, Dr. Bescher? It was a moving flesh. The OG?
The fuck? This flesh is extremely aggressive. I'm sure Dr. Bescher placed inside the human test tube. But I don't know. This might be the cat that he first injected with his failed medicine. But I'm still unsure of his purpose. Or what exactly he wanted to achieve with the cat's moving flesh. But I just hope that the aggressive flesh doesn't get out of the test tube.
Forgot where I'll save. I think it was this one. Alright, let's roll.
Because I'm sure it would cause much bigger problems.
How can you tell that it's Dr. Besker's cat inside that test tube, Axton?
I admire Dr. Bescher as a scientist, Lennox.
So you know he's fucking cats every detail, bro?
I know almost everything he does, including the creation of his final medicine. He also said that the first one he would inject with the medicine was his own cat. That's why I know this aggressive flesh is his cat.
We might be able to use this later when you start making the medicine, Axton. But now, let's check out the entire lab. You stole another glance at the moving flesh inside the massive test tube. Your eyes widened in shock as you saw it move and press itself against the glass. Startled, all of you instinctively stepped back.
Holy shit! Are you sure that this aggressive flesh can't get out of the glass? That flesh is acting really aggressively.
No, just don't take off your attack equipment for our safety. That test tube is thick, so it won't be easily broken by that aggressive flesh. But we just need to keep checking that aggressive flesh. We might not realize that it's already out of the tube.
Once again, you walked through Dr. Besker's laboratory, carefully inspecting every area. As you all walked through the laboratory, it came across something unusual. Something even more shocking to all of you. Ooh. I thought he'd be completely turned. Wait, that might mean he got a cure then, but why is he dead if he did, huh? Oh no. It's an old man with black hair mixed with a few strands of white hair dressed in a laboratory coat. He was lifeless, but what shocked you was that the veteran scientist's appearance hadn't changed at all.
Wait, that's Dr. Bescher. I thought he was already one of the moving flesh.
How is that possible, Axton? Wasn't he supposed to fully turn into a moving flesh?
Yeah, I don't know either, Lennox. We'll figure out later why he's still human. But look, if you look close, you notice red patches on his neck and arms. Seems like the infection stopped spreading through the rest of his body.
Your brow furrowed because Axton was right. There were red patches on the veteran scientist's skin. Wait, are you saying he created something? Something that could stop the virus from spreading through the body before he died?
Maybe, Lennox. That's one of the things we can experiment on just in case. Yeah, it's a good thing we explored the lab first before we started making the medicine.
What's this? A syringe with something inside it? Is this medicine or a virus?
That might be one of the formulas he's made. May I have it? It's something I want to study later that might help when I make the medicine later.
Without hesitation, Sarah handed the syringe containing the medicine to Axton. On seeing Dr. Besker's condition, all you continued walking in search for the laboratory room where the veteran scientist conducted his experiments.
I need to start the experiments so we can make the medicine as soon as possible. Necessary, I can use Dr. Besker's body to test the medicine. I may also need a living infected subject for further trials.
A human? Seriously, wouldn't an animal be enough?
Lennox, do you really believe that any animals are still alive until now? Are you joking?
That's enough. Begin working on the cure, Axton.
Axton began working on the cure. Let's look around for some clues. The power behind the pill. Inactive versus active ingredients. Inactive ingredients ensure the stability, taste, and delivery of medications, while the active drug like amoxicillin provides the therapeutic effect. Okay. To my beloved wife, I'm sorry I haven't been home much. I'm still working on the vaccine, finding the right dosage form, and adding preservatives to ensure its stability. I hope you understand it's for the good of you, my love, so we can have more time together. Was he trying to create like some kind of immortality?
I mean, he kind of did, but at the same time, no. Oh, wait, hold up. Let's check the needle. Based on my findings, the contents of syringes of medicine made by mixing water with various drugs such as niacinamide. Day blank. I failed again. I need to find a cure quickly. My end might be near. Last chance. Infectino vaccine is a medicine used to prevent the spread of a skin allergy or a skin disease. Maybe this time it is a success. Is there anything else? I think we're good. Okay. Infectino vaccine might provide a cure for a contagious skin disease. No? Bro, am I dumb? A dosage form? I'm so confused. It has to be an infecto. Why isn't it working? Hello? It starts with N, so it has to be a vowel, which I is. Am I stupid? Then inactive? No. An amoxicillin? No. A niam of water? Bro, am I dumb? It has to be freaking infecto vaccine, but it won't go in. Bro, what? Am I missing something? I'm confused. Okay, there we go. Huh? Oh, now it works, bro. What the fuck? Okay, sure. Okay, that's weird. Whatever. What the frick's the last word then? A reliable dosage? Okay. An infectino vaccine may provide a cure for a contagious skin disease. It has pyridine, niacinamide, and peptides that can stimulate immune response and support skin repair. Most of its mixture is water, saline serving as the base liquid for safe delivery, but if I try to combine inactive ingredients that preserve moisture, prevent microbial growth, and improve solubility, the formulation gains stability and consistency, helping the active components form a reliable dosage form. Right. You stood beside him, silently watching as he went for each step, even without knowing if you could truly develop a cure or if Axton's efforts would succeed. I'm nervous about what the two of us are about to do, Lennox. I still don't know much when it comes to studying something like this. Yeah, I studied. But it still doesn't feel like enough for me to make my own medicine. We've already discussed this, Axton. I'll help you to the best of my ability. Whatever you need to make this medicine, I'll be with you. Believe in yourself and you'll be able to make it successful, Axton. Thank you, Lennox. You're the only person who's ever completely believed in me. I wonder why.
Even my family didn't believe that I could create my own medicine. That's why I felt discouraged back then, and even thought about quitting school and changing my college course. You don't have to worry, Axton. I'm the first person to believe in you. And that won't change. All you need to do is believe in yourself. Do what you want. Alright? You stepped closer to Axton and lightly tapped his shoulder to encourage him to continue making the medicine. He nodded in response and quietly went back to his work. Alright, I'm leaving this one here. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.